Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Queendom. We are over here at the Queendom now because the haters flagged Diamond Dory's channel. So now we're gonna see if they gonna try to do the same bull over here. Let me tell y'all something. I don't understand why it is that if you don't care about for somebody, if you don't care about, why put all that damn energy? Why put all of that damn energy into flagging their videos, into watching them, into doing all of this stuff? We was having a great conversation. It was only 9 people left. Y'all dummies. Let me tell you, this is the crazy part about it. This is the crazy part about it. These dummies was actually flagging a channel that only had 9 people in it. That's the crazy part about it. You know, hey, just read a channel that only had 9 people in it. That's the crazy part about it.
They were in the bushes.
You know, hey, just read.
Yeah, they flagged it.
A channel that only had 9 people in it. That's the crazy part about it.
They were in the bushes.
You know, hey, just read.
Yeah, they flagged it.
A channel that only had 9. Okay, what's going on with the thing? All right.
Yeah, they flagged it because they were in the bushes.
They was in the bushes. They was
on. Yeah, I'm looking at the views now. Our views was hitting.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like people was coming in, and it was you know, I saw folks was in and out, was coming in and out of it. And the crazy part about it is, why put all that energy into somebody that you don't like and you don't care for?
Right. And swear they don't. But see, that's okay, because I'm going to make sure I contact my connections.
That don't even make that was just dumb as hell. This is what you do. We was having a dope conversation. Let me tell you something. It was no mess. Nobody was being messy.
He can't be a peasant.
And you know what? I'm so pissed off about it, because at the beginning of it, the conversation that Bless Watkins and I had in us, like, it was really a genuine adult conversation about how grown women can move forward. They can actually take the out of that book, instead of you all want to do something to tear somebody down because you're so upset and you're so bothered.
And don't let me and Miss Gina just read us deeper than that.
Yeah.
Me and Miss Gina.
Hey, Patricia.
They can't stand us. Okay? They can't stand Miss Gina and I. All right? Because we cuss they behind straight out. But they can't have intelligent conversations because they don't know how to do the womenly things that we're talking about. Okay?
Let me tell you this.
And
I'm covered by the holy blood. Do you understand me? I am covered back and forth, up and down, inside and out. My soul is protected by God. Nothing that they could do, nothing that they could do will stop me from talking.
Never
stop. They tried to stop Dr. Martin Luther King, and guess what? His words still live on. He speaks from the grave every day.
Yes.
You think that you're doing something. If you would put as much energy as they put into trying to tear somebody down, if you use that energy into lifting someone up, guess what? You might have a better life. You might have a better day. You know, the next you live might be prosperous.
Yeah. Oh, it's on and popping. But you know what? I'm not fighting back revenge. I'm just tired of the bull. You know, I'm looking at her psychiatry folder, okay? And she got a lot of issues. And I was going to let her live and not even open it. But she's the creepy one, okay? She got a lot of questions to answer. And you know what, Five Fish? An abomination? We teaching men so they won't do your daughter how you was done. All right?
See, they get pressed back. Let me tell you this, because
you know what I mean?
their misconception is They think they look at it as, ooh, they getting together, they grouping their people up and woo woo woo. No, we're not. These are strong women having a great conversation, and you feel threatened by that. You shouldn't feel threatened. You shouldn't feel bothered. What you should be saying is, damn, I need to do the same thing. Let me go and get a group of strong women together and let's talk about something positive. Let's talk about something that is going to uplift.
Well, no, they're not able to do that because that would mean that someone else would have to get some attention.
Yeah.
Right.
And
guess
people
I found out.
spotlight all for themselves.
Just right. Guess I found out.
You don't want to hear someone else's opinion because it might be more popular.
You know, I found out that we were flagged. I went to chat to text a young lady that's been on her own with a baby since she was 16 years old. Now, isn't that, look at God?
Wow.
Give her, and I said, you're strong. And it said, this live error occurred.
Because I was wondering, I was on my phone, and at first, because I wasn't even looking at the laptop screen, I was on my phone, and then the phone just went dead, and I thought it was me again. Because remember early when I couldn't hear you guys, and I thought it was my internet.
Nope.
Because my internet janky, y'all. I'm with Comcast. Y'all know Comcast is full of crap.
Child, Verizon acting ugly too.
And so that's what I thought it was. I didn't realize you were flagged until I got a text and they said her video just got flagged. And I'm like, what the?
Yeah, Kiki probably was watching us. Kiki was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I was actually texting in the chat because she said she had been since she was 16.
Yeah.
And I was telling her how strong she was. And next thing I know, it wouldn't go through. And then you got the text. You see how evil? So now that person has to answer to God for us not being able to lift up someone that's had a child since 16.
That's crazy.
You took away encouragement from a young lady, from a woman that's been on her own since 16. How dirty can you get?
That's crazy.
How dirty can you be?
You know, people they don't understand it. You know, they get jealous of you. They don't know your story. They don't know, you know, your history. They don't know where you come. I still say to this day, I don't understand why it is that those that become jealous of me, become envious of me or whatever. Why? Because you're the same people that says she ain't got nothing, she a bum ass bitch, she this, she that, and everything else. You say all of these things, but then you're the main person that's envious and want what it is that I have.
So, exactly. It's called children that love you, beautiful inside and out. Okay? Loyalty all around you, love all around you.
Yep.
We're from the same place he's from.
Yep.
We can't handle it. Come on, y'all know who it is. It's not a surprise.
Look, you know, I went through it. How many times did we go through it with Angel?
Yeah, 4 times.
How many times did we go through it with Angel?
Four.
Come on now.
That was ridiculous.
Guess what? I know
all that baby was doing was showing her sketches and writing down ideas.
But
and let me tell you this, just read. Let me tell you this, and you probably y'all was over there. Even people that was in that chat, others that really did not like me or didn't care for me, they stood up for Angel.
Sure
and for
did.
that, I gotta thank them for that because they even said, Miss Gina, that baby wasn't doing anything but showing us sketches and asking for our ideas. Some of these people that don't even like Miss Gina, but they had enough respect for Angel to even if they was being nosy. Even if they was being nosy, they came over and they said, we're not going to bother the babies. But you got this SOB that is so in their feelings about what's going on that you would destroy a 13-year-old's life. And all she talking about is her mother for Mother's Day, what she wants to do with her mother. And those, and see, that's why I tell you, I have respect for some of the people that be in my bushes because they had enough respect to say she just 13. I ain't messing with that baby. They'll wait till my baby get finished what she doing and wait till I get back online to drop down and do some bullshit. That's that shit I do like. Wait, let my baby do her thing and come for me. Come for me. Don't come for her. And it doesn't make any sense. Nobody was doing anything. Diamond wasn't talking about no specific people. We wasn't over there trashing no other content creators. We were strictly talking about adult hygiene and how we would handle that situation.
Education and life, and even Miss Bless was in there participating. We had generations of women. She can't do that. See?
Yeah.
Think about it.
And exactly, M&M's peanut butter.
I love y'all too. I love each and every one of you in the chat room.
Yes. Thank you guys for being here.
Nobody mad but the devil. She don't have the power that we have, you all. You think about it. They're laughing, but we're smiling. Because the message still got out whether the video stays or not.
Oh, right, because people, you can best believe folks was watching, whether they were in the clouds, whether they were in the bushes, or even swimming around in the gutter. You can best believe that they were watching, that they were paying attention. I got somebody backstage. I don't know who you are, Money John, so I'm not letting no mess on my I'll take that BS somewhere else. I don't know you. And so if I don't know you, look, if you want to come in my live stream, y'all better post something down at the bottom because I'm kicking you out because I don't know who you are.
Right. And I own YouTube Music, and YouTube lets me put it right in there. Okay. So that ain't what they said. All right. Okay. And I've never had any strikes on my old channel before I did the branded one. But the funny part about it, whoever was meant to hear it heard it. So guess what? Them demons y'all got to deal with over there, Abomination. Your queen weak. Because guess what? We had men, people in the bushes, the topics we discussed. Who you heard but yourself? And guess what?
All of those that had any parts in that is they're weak. They're weak.
Because the message still was heard. Okay, exactly. So the video's not on my page. Big deal. Big deal.
There's no reason for it. It's just like I said. We got the time to go back because once you go back and you let YouTube know that
I'm hollering at the CEO this time. I'm tired of it.
They're gonna put it back up. I had so many videos, literally over 100 videos that I had to have them look at.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. You're gonna see. You're gonna see my reach. What?
It didn't every day. Today I got 3 messages from YouTube saying, okay, your videos have been accepted and they're fit for monetization. And I'm just sitting up here like, damn, I got to go through this, every day. It doesn't even make no sense because you jealous.
Mommy, there's a method to my madness. I wanted to be on my channel because I didn't want you to get flagged. I knew they were going to try to do some dumb stuff. YouTube watches my videos. So they know whose IP did it. Okay? So the gig is up, 5 fish. You played your hand, baby. Play chess, not checkers. You mess with 2 OGs from the shop, baby. Step your game up.
Some people.
I put that disclaimer up there. You look at my videos, it says it's already Google has already vetted it. All right? I'm not stupid. Got a whole law degree behind me, girl. Get your education. Go ahead, Mom. Take over. I'm laughing. It's funny.
I know that's right. Go ahead, just read. Go ahead.
Some people don't like to see people really getting along and just finding something, a common ground that everyone can identify with and enjoy it and talk about things instead of spending time plotting on what to do to someone. See, it takes them time to sit up and think up devious things so that they can come on and get people to listen. And here we are just talking about normal, average, everyday things. And we're
Yeah.
having a good time about it, and people were coming to listen.
They were. And you know what I think as well? I think that the people that were over there that were coming to listen, and even those that was in the bushes in the background, was appreciating literally what we were talking about. Because remember when I did the video earlier without, you know what I was saying, I'm going, and I wanted to show you what
Right.
I used. There were so many folks that were saying, see, Miss Gina, this is why I come over here, because they like that. You get tired of the mess. Your body is like a drug. Anything that it takes, if it takes in too much TV, you will go crazy. If it takes in too much videos, this is why children, they tell you, don't let your children sit and watch videos hours at a time. Did you hear? You heard how my son, I was laughing and joking, but you heard him cursing them out because what they take in
Right.
changes them. You ain't never supposed to get on a video game and it makes you that mad to curse somebody out. That's when I'm like, okay, it's time to go. It's time to get off of
Yeah,
there.
I see my son the same way. Yeah, when he start hollering and stuff.
Same thing for adults. You should never be on a
Thank you,
platform
Reed.
or social media where if it makes you so angry and upset with the person that you feel the need to dig and delve and dive into their personal finances, their
Exactly.
family matters, their places of employment, how they live. For they're a total stranger to you. So if somebody who is a total stranger has that much power over you to make you do these things, then you're the one that needs to step away.
Right. And that's the whole thing. We have power over her. Okay.
It's not just one person. There's lots of people out here. Look, I float around chat to chat, place to place, because I watch all kinds of videos, all kinds of things. I came to YouTube because of music and the do it yourself videos.
Yes.
Then I found out that people were doing reviews. And then that's how I got on into where I am now. But none of this. I've never experienced any of the garbage that I'm seeing right now. We're witnessing these things with our own eyes in real time.
Yep.
Yeah. Because look at the times that we're in. And see,
But
you
for
gonna hold on to
what?
unchanging hand. You gotta hold on to the unchanging hand.
Yep.
If not, this type of foolishness will consume you. They got an answer to that. See, Spiller Boy said one thing. They always hollering karma, right? They don't
Yes.
even know what karma means. But this is a year of vision and clarity. So you ain't hiding nothing from the Lord, okay? You see what I mean? And look
Exactly.
at what we were talking about. So you got to be the belly of the beast to attack that. You got to be the belly of the beast to attack a child planning for a Mother's Day.
Yep.
You see what I mean?
For no apparent reason.
And we all
For no apparent reason.
look who's on this platform here. But see, we were sitting there for 8 hours. We weren't doing anything, but we were making actual some MLK, Martin Luther King, fight the power for the men and the women statement. See? And Bless Watkins was chiming in. She made a powerful
Yep. She
statement.
here now.
Oh, she back?
Yeah, I was about
She,
to say, where is she now?
yep,
Yeah.
she here now. Oh, look, just read my book. How beautiful you look, girl. I'm jealous. Look at you.
Now, don't get us
Thank
flagged
you.
there. Don't get us flagged now.
She get on here looking so beautiful. Look at her. Her clear
Thank
skin
you.
and pretty
Yeah.
hair and everything. I'm loving it.
Okay.
Thank you so
Look at that
much.
hair. Look at that real hair. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. See that? Nobody mad but the devil. Okay. Come on now.
Yeah, I have such a good time when I'm with you.
I was going to make one statement. See, I caught it. Miss Bless Watkins said, I call her Auntie Bless. She said, when she was talking about protection for her sons, when she said it, they didn't listen, but when Dad said it, they did. So you see the hierarchy between men and women. You see, we were talking about a lot of things, Okay. Oh no, mommy blessed. It wasn't no bots, honey. Oh, you know the bots, stinky bots. Who you call? They did us like that. Oh yeah.
Bots, bitches over
It
there.
was my teeth blessed. It was my. They did us like that last week too. I'll explain later behind closed doors. You know everything ain't for everybody. But yeah, and then she started talking about stages of life of a woman. We hit on so many topics in 40 minutes?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
Yeah, and even that came out of just us talking on your other live, just talking, and something between you talking and people in the chat, and it came up. And like, it's like, yeah, that's a good subject,
Was
you
it?
know,
Yes.
and it still is a very good subject. So I'm glad we're here to continue because when she said that, I thought about it because there's different channels that I go to, and depending on what type of channel it is, they play certain videos just like TV with certain advertisements on certain channels. Same thing on YouTube. And
Right.
I noticed that whatever type of channel I'm watching, there's a certain type of commercial, the ad that's on there. So I see stuff, but it's a younger culture too, so I think that might have something to do with it. And I've heard these women say that douching was nasty.
Wow.
That having hair, you're nasty and you're funky. I've heard that
Wow.
Mm.
if I'm serious.
And what did they think that you did back in the day before there was razors and before you even used it? They're ignorant.
Look,
They're ignorant.
nobody was putting hot wax down there on uni.
Come on.
Stripping it
That
out.
wax ain't even made for down there.
Right, what?
It's
No.
not even made to be down there.
And see,
Nope.
let you know where to go to get it done properly because it's a Brazilian wax. Don't you carry your behind to these Asians that do nails.
But
Okay?
even if you do that, any gynecologist or obstetrician worth their salt will tell you that that hair is there for a reason. It's
Reason.
there for protection.
Protection. Come on, Just Read.
That's right. It's
Come
two.
on, Mama.
That's why you don't do it all. You see? For
Okay.
protection, and it
That's
also
right.
can trap smell.
I
You see?
remember
Right.
now I'm 51.
Go ahead.
I remember when my mom
Hey,
first, and as a young kid, I was like, "Oh, that hair down there, I don't like it." And they would say back then, "Trim it,
trim it. Right.
and trim it." They would say, "Don't put no nair down there. Don't all of these stuff that that it's not made to go down there."
No, it's not. That's why I said if you do not get waxed properly. See, when I was in New York, I go to Fifth Avenue where the stars went. It wasn't even that expensive. Okay? Because they knew how to do it. So you don't just take everything off. Okay?
You do your bikini area
medical
and you trim what you need to trim.
Right. You trim it.
You trimmed it. Yeah.
So you can do what you need to do and stay clean because you can also get bacteria. See, we as women, we sit down.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
and which is why you're supposed to have that is your protection.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can get real deep spiritually on you, honey, because you got that higher self and that lower self.
And wearing the proper undergarments.
Okay.
And not walking around with none or things with made out of the wrong materials.
Right.
That will tear you up.
Just Read. These young girls and them don't even be wondering why they buttholes hurt and all this stuff. Those songs is not made. That floss is not made to go up your butt every day. You're not your bottom is supposed to get you a nice pair of cotton underwear. I remember my doctors would say all the time because we would get irritated by certain detergents that my mom would use or fabric softener, and the doctor would say to my mom, use this cream and get a pair of cotton underwear. Don't make them tight and let it breathe, and it will heal. These y'all wearing tight, y'all got tight drawers on you got tight clothes on, and you wondering why your esophagus is about to fall out.
You ain't never lied.
Did any of you see
Go
James
every-
Caldwell swipe left with that girl with them white things pulled up in her thing?
No. On where?
She had the, I guess it's like Spanx, but it's not a Spanx. It's a like bicycle shorts type of thing.
You
But
can see the print. You can see the print.
Yeah. Well, but they're like shorts. They go from the knee to the waist. She had them pulled up over her top, like she had a jumpsuit. It was over her bosom. So the seam was all the way up her split.
Get out of here!
Had these two bulges on the side.
Lord.
I'm dead.
She was posing, had on a pair of sunglasses, thinking that this was a selfie, like she was looking fly. She was with the sunglasses and the fingers and the lips.
Oh, she was doing it. She thought she was
disgusting.
But see, they go buy underwear and don't even wash them. Them things made in a factory. You nasty. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you have to wash them underwear and bra.
A lot of them don't wear them.
Yeah, you get some. They say they don't even wear underwear. Exactly.
Oh Lord, no, I got to wear mine.
Me too. And then let me tell you something. And I've learned, and I was taught this by my nana, and I taught this to my son and everything else. When I had started having children and everything, my nana, my mother used to always say, be careful where you sit, be careful where you lay, be careful where you put your child's blankets, be careful, because you don't never know what somebody did on that seat. You don't know what they did on it. So when these young girls and you not wearing underwear and you sitting in this nasty car, you sitting on somebody's nasty couch, you sitting on, and you're wondering why your coochie is all messed up and dripping and all this kind of stuff, because you ain't wearing no underwear for protection, and you're behind all over the place.
If y'all knew the things I seen in an entertainment lawyer, you would be disgusted.
Probably got chafing and chapped lips.
I'm talking about just to get on a soundtrack. Ma, you know I'm talking about.
Yes.
These young girls will do anything.
Oh, yes.
I must put it out there. That Fishy Fies, one of them. She reminds me of it. Will do anything. She that pressed over a wannabe talk show. Okay?
A wannabe project, because it's nowhere near talk show.
Girl, I ain't want to go there.
Now we gonna keep it real. Now we talking real. We gonna keep it real.
You want to go there? Because I already told him it ain't
made it to the stage of a talk show yet.
Thank you. Okay? And she that press.
Good night, Bless.
Good night, Bless. Thank you for your contribution, Bless.
Oh my goodness, Sir King. Wait a minute, ladies. Sir King is visiting Miss Gina.
Hey, Sir King.
You're in the right place, Sir King.
Bless Watkins, before you leave, we wanted you to pop back up for a minute and some of your info, some of your wisdom. We get it from different ages groups. Well, we're all in the.
We'll do it earlier.
Come on, give us some of yours.
She hung in there though. She hung in there.
She did. Look, through 2 streams, I love me some Bless. Sir King said, I love you, Miss Gina. Thank you. Put that up on the screen. Let me show that, y'all. I want everybody to see, y'all. Did y'all see Sir King said, I love you, Miss Gina? Well, I love you too, Sir King. I love you too.
Hang in there, brother. Hang in there.
Boy, they've been giving you a hard time, haven't they, Sir King?
They have. Sir King gets a hard time. Bless Watkins say, Sir King, wasn't you just at Tracy? Sir King stays over at Tracy's.
Yeah.
Sir King always gets a hard time. I be in the clouds and I be like, oh my goodness. Newport Box say, love you too, Miss Gina. Thank you, Newport. I love you too.
Sir King and I used to go at it, boy. He know he loved me. He started growing on me. The past couple of days.
Y'all, my moderators be on top of stuff. Newport Box. What did Newport Box do? Because Kiki blocked them.
Sir King, you're getting a bad rap because you know why, baby?
I don't know why I'm getting a bad rap. I don't
Do
need
your
to.
channel.
Ray Black.
Channel.
Oh, here's Bless, y'all. Hold on.
Okay, drop the link.
This better be the real Bless Watkins.
It's me.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I'm ready to go to bed, girl. It's 10:21. I was getting ready to turn on in, but she said, come on back for a minute. I said, okay. Then I seen Sir King dropping in. He was over there with Tracy just this minute. Is Tracy over with Sir King? If not, you got a double. You be everywhere.
Sir King, tell me you love me, and then we'll be friends again, boo.
But anyway, yeah. Y'all was talking when I left. Y'all was talking about shaving, but I'm older than y'all. And when I was growing up, I don't think Black women really talked about shaving. If they did, they didn't mention it, because back then people didn't mention too much about that kind of stuff.
Right.
And I don't remember shaving either, but I do remember as I became a teen, 16 and 17, I would put on my panties and go on the outline of it on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Just to trim around, the edges.
The bikini line, right. You just
right. But other than that, I don't remember. That's just like we never shaved. Only time I shaved my legs is I ran track. But the white girls would always shave. So what's a little difference? So if they did it and talk about it, I know one thing, do I want to walk around bald down there? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seriously.
Ooh. I got a question.
I'm not doing anything on my own because I didn't like my hair's hanging out on the side. It's just us women's talking, But
I'm sorry to cut you off, Bless, but everybody's saying Jess Reed is beautiful. She's gorgeous, honey. Look at her. Girl, you is gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah, and that beautiful hair.
Yes.
Isn't her hair beautiful? Her hair is gorgeous.
Yes, and a lot of people don't like showing themselves because I think they don't be, caring about their looks or self-conscious or something. But you're beautiful. You really are.
She's beautiful. Look at how healthy her hair is and everything. I'm talking about everybody is that. I'm just going down the timeline and everybody's saying how beautiful she is.
You are beautiful.
The ones that don't show themselves, now we know. You know what I'm saying? They're not beautiful. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm being bad.
I show my pictures. So you don't do this YouTube stuff, okay?
But everybody on here is beautiful right now. Everybody got a beautiful portrait too. So that's just real.
Okay, baby, I'll give you that. I ain't messing with the household over YouTube.
Yes. But I came back because I listened to the conversation about the shaving. You're not supposed to be, that is protection. It really is. We're not supposed to be bald like that. It really is. But like I said, when you get older and stuff, you start, doing stuff on your own. I didn't like that hanging out like that. So, I just around the size or something, but I guess you call it bikini cut or whatever. Yeah.
May I ask you a question? Yes. Between abortions back in the day, you're not that old. I'm not saying that by any means. Okay. But I remember things like hangers and things like that.
Well, that's what I'm going to say. The old school, from what I hear, did hangers back in the day. That would be my mom age and maybe years older than me and so forth and so forth.
Yeah,
but I did used to hear stuff like that, and I definitely would have been scared of somebody doing something like that to me, because I heard a story about some lady putting a hanger somebody and giving an abortion that kind of way. And I was 16 at the time when I heard somebody had got an abortion like that. So I don't know. People probably still do that. Then they would drink castor oil.
Yes, to go in labor early and I know about all those stories when I was younger too.
Yeah, so
even down
that did
throwing themselves downstairs.
Then I think they say it was the midwives that used to help them have an abortion like that. So because they had a lot of midwives back then.
They sure did. They sure did.
Yeah, so that's how that went. Sir King, you over here listen to us ladies talk? Where he go?
I don't know. Did he leave? Did Tropical scare him off?
I don't know. There you get a bad raggedy star mess.
Thank you, Tropical.
So we don't want no drama.
We don't want no drama. That's what I'm saying. I was watching for a minute. I said, let me go over here and find me another subject. So when I found y'all, this is what y'all was doing. Because we just face it, we hear it every day. on my lives, I be always starting with some other kind of news, but then it turns into the YouTube thing. So I was trying to find something different tonight. Sometimes I try to find different stuff. And so King was over there on the panel. And I'm looking at him now. He's
over at Tracy's.
Same old
no, he's back over there on the panel.
Patricia says he's over at left and went back to Tracy's.
Nobody got time for that. I know.
Other guests going, and it's him, Tracy, and Kwani. He's back over there. He's just floating his little self all around.
I don't feel like that drama tonight, y'all. Sometimes you want to do stuff like what we're doing. Just have it.
Yeah, because the other day we had a good talk. I think it was me, Krista Saucer, and Lockheed Boss Lady. We had a good talk the other day. Was you there, Dory?
Yeah, yes, and I was with Lady Nika.
We're going to deviate, to something different, good talk. Lady Nika be having good subjects too. As a matter of fact, they're going to do it once a week. Women talk, like y'all doing women talk, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It's something different once in a while because we tired of talking about the Rona, even though it's going on.
Two-step. I swear.
That talk they had was wonderful. I dropped down in there. I was in there for a while, but not dropped down. I was in there, and that's it, I'm telling you. And I tried to watch something and I couldn't, and I had to come back and watch the rest of the replay. But I'm telling you, that was something again that needs to be revisited, and I'm glad you all are going to do it again because again, women's health. Women's issues,
it's very important.
Yeah, it translates across the board. It's not just an old woman or a young woman or a black woman or a white woman. It is women,
period.
And look, we got to educate our sons and we Miss Les Watkins auntie talked about the difference between when she says something versus her husband. So we learn about marriage. You see what I'm saying? I mean, we have hit a niche right here.
Yes, we have.
Now we're gonna keep it going.
Yes, we are, and I'm really enjoying it. But earlier when y'all was talking about having to talk with your sons, I tried with my son, and they are embarrassed. They didn't want to hear it. But then when they dad, my husband talked to them, they accepted more. But I guess it was better come from man as they enter manhood.
It is blessed. Let me tell you. My son, my oldest, he's 32, and when I was going through those stages and when he was in, a senior in high school, I was not with his dad, and things I would say to him, it was not accepting from me. But when I would tell, my boyfriend at the time that I was dating Benjamin's dad, and when I would tell Benjamin's dad to go and talk to him, he was more accepting of, like, when I would put condoms in his room, he's like, Mom, what are you doing? What is this? Right. But then when Benjamin's dad would go and give them to him, and he was more accepting of it. And I guess, I don't know if it's like a woman thing and they think that we shouldn't be coming at them like that. But I was just glad at the time that I was with the man that was open enough to come to my son and explain and to have this talk with him, even though that was not his son, at the time. So there's a lot of good men that's out there, and we, I thank God even now for myself, because I have twin boys that are 14, okay, and it's things that they don't want to talk to me about or come, even my 18-year-old. But when my 32-year-old son comes over, he's their father figure. Thank God for him. And over, and they'll say, Trey, could you come here in my room for a minute? And they'll talk to him about things that they would not talk to me about.
I think they be embarrassed. That's just like with a little girl. Now, see, I had already told the story. My mother had passed on earlier, so I had my older sister to raise me. So my dad was glad that my older sister was in their house to tell me stuff. So they basically taught me everything, because I think I would have been embarrassed too had he said something to me about women stuff. So I get what you said. So I had my sisters talk to me to where you had just other son's father to talk. That was his father figure to tell him stuff. They don't want to. The boys in the manhood, they don't want to talk to us like in the manhood like that. They be embarrassed. They don't want to hear it. They want to shut you up.
Exactly.
A little bit upset. They're looking at you crazy. Why you talking to me like that?
Well, see, here's the thing that I learned not too long ago. My husband looked at me and said, Dory, you can't teach a man how to be a man.
That's true.
And I was
I agree with that.
And I took a step back. I started thinking about it. I said, he's right. I can't.
Y'all know what I've always thought. We nurture our kids, boys and girls. I figure I nurture my boys until 11, 12 when they start hitting that manhood. They start feeling, looking around at 12. Then I turn them over to my husband, start talking to them as they enter more into manhood. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
My job is to nurture them until they start getting up there to like 12. Because 12 to 13, they start to be curious at 13.
Right.
Maybe
Look, Bless, it's funny that you said that because I just said the other day, honey, I knocks on doors. I don't go into 14-year-olds' room because I don't want to have no nightmares, okay?
Right.
I knock on them doors before I go in there because I do not want no shots of my life.
I know. If you go in there, ain't no telling what they be doing because they be curious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They be curious. That's true. Walked in there, girl, and I ain't trying to embarrass you, but you be walked in there and they playing around with themselves. They be curious. I'm telling you.
And look, then you take them to the pediatrician because see, I have one in college and I have one in private school, okay? And they're both away from home. Okay, one's in military school, the youngest. All right, he's a teenager. Now listen to this: when you take them to the pediatrician, they're trying to give them shots, vaccination for STDs. You think I'm going to give my child that?
Oh wow!
When they start doing that, I wouldn't trust all them different shots. But
I don't like that neither.
No, I don't know if they do that. I'm in the burbs. Yes, oh yes, indeed.
But Gina, let me say this: you got
they make me leave the room. They make me leave.
I got 5 sons. I have 5.
Okay, so let me say this. Now, my sons used to, get undressed, get dressed, in front of me. They wouldn't, mind me walking the bathroom to bring my towel or something. But baby, when they start between 10 and 11, they don't want you coming to the bathroom with them no more.
No,
they don't. They don't. I went through that. Yeah.
And we to cuddle our boys. See, the women, we cuddle our boys. I don't know what it is about us, but we will cuddle our boys and we're hard on our girls.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got to bag up and start getting them privacy at 10, 11 because they start demanding. They get, I don't know, but I guess that's when the hormones start flaring up. I don't know, but they'll get undressed all at the 10, 11. They want their, so then you have to treat them as if you wouldn't walk in on a man, so you can't walk in on them because that's how they start feeling. They don't want you anymore.
Nope. Let me tell you this: you got to be careful what you say about around your children. There you go to HPV vaccination. That's right. Because in kindergarten, the little girl came up to me and said, who's your son Valentine's Day? She's light skinned, she had the pretty hair. So I guess my mama say every crow think their crow is the blackest, right? My grandma would say that, okay? And I said, well, he gave out his Valentine's Day flowers to whoever. She said, well, my boyfriend didn't give me anything. He usually gives me money. I said, no, she's in kindergarten. Her mama taught her that.
Yes.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Kindergarten, my right-handed God.
Wow.
You see? Wow. Your kids hear things now.
Oh, they definitely hear things and they definitely know things. Don't think that they don't know.
These kids know more than us these days. Believe me,
they sure do.
It was taught in the schools. They hear it in the schools for other kids and the grown teachers.
Yeah.
These days, how they talk about children, it ain't the same. When I was coming up, the teachers are not even the same either.
They're not. That's on you in a minute. Them kids.
You can get a spanking in school. You can't let nobody touch your kids no more.
No,
you just can't do that.
Well, see, I told my son, no, we're not getting that HPV thing. No, I don't know what's in it. And there's no test results, and he's not active. So no.
Right.
And then
not only that these teachers and stuff, they're not trained today like how they were trained back in the day. Back then the teachers were more sensitive to issues that went on at home.
Exactly.
They went out of their way to try to make sure that your child genuinely had what they need. And even if they didn't have what they need at home, they made sure that they had it at school. And that's one of the reasons why I love that I live in the area that I live in, because when we were homeless, let me tell you what when we were homeless, my children's school would every Friday I would bring our dirty clothes to the school. Do you know the teachers would wash the clothes? They would call me to come and pick them up at lunchtime, and every morning they would let my children brush their teeth, wash their face. They would, and without the other children, like no one knew. If my kids came and they didn't have on a clean shirt, they would give them a clean shirt. If they needed clean socks and underwear, they would have a package waiting for them at the school. And you don't have this today. So you have so many kids, like it goes back to the hygiene thing, that they're embarrassed about it, but they may not have the resources at home to get it. And the schools are not like it was back in the day. Back in the day, you have a teacher that would have a box full of clothes or outfit in
right.
You know what, Dina, you're blessed to be in an area and have a school and some teachers to be like that, because it was like that back in the day. These days, these teachers are not trained like that, and they're called
you're right.
Not trying to recognize there must be a problem and try to help you like the way they say help. That's what they did back in the day.
Yeah,
they're gonna say you're being neglected. They're gonna call CPS. They're gonna do all kind of crazy stuff. No, they're not. They don't have the love. They don't have that love like that to just help. Instead of hurt, you know, they'll hurt you first by calling authority to someone. Oh, they're being neglected. Oh, they're getting closer. You know, it's just not the same no more. I don't know. It's not the same. This generation is just messed up. It's just the same.
And that's why we here now. And that's why we here right now to turn it around.
That's right.
Okay? Because I wore hand-me-downs growing up. Proudly.
Come on now. I did too.
Do you know? Y'all remember when people used to be ashamed to go thrift shopping? Nowadays, that's the thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, clothes and everything. I'm thrift shopping for everything. I really do. And I have a sister. She like going on bag day. And she just do it just out of hobby and habit. Like some people are eating habits, whatever. And shopping habit. Well, she liked it at the thrift store. She would get a bag and roll it up on bag day, because you can get as much as you want in that bag for $3 or $5. And so and we know when she went to the thrift store, because we'll say, "Oh, where you get that from?" She said, "Oh, don't ask me that girl." Then we know she been whipped in shopping, you know. But I'm like it now.
I got three diamond Chanel necklaces and a bracelet from a thrift store. They didn't even know what they had in stock.
A lot of them that they don't. And I remember back in the day, you better not tell nobody you went to the thrift store and you got this and that. You would have to have it. And you know, and it's still, you know, the sad thing too, that even today in the hood, these kids is wearing $200 shoes, and they living in the projects. They living in a 10-board, you know, a can, and they're wearing, you know, $50 shirts. They wearing $100 jeans, and it's like, y'all don't even have groceries in the fridge, and you wearing all this, you know, expensive stuff. It's crazy.
Girl, but I tell you one thing, you go to the shop, you can find all the designer clothes, all the stuff you want to find. Because I like going to the thrift shop. I love it. Going there. I'm gonna keep going in there. And like I say, people used to be ashamed of going in there, but it's not like that no more. No. And it's thrift store. It's just like you going to a regular store and nobody tripping. But
do y'all know money bags and shoes?
Y'all know why you had a shirt for 25 cents from the thrift store? They would make fun of you, the other kids. You know?
I donated, y'all. I gave them away. I had boxes, Prada bags, spy bags, shoes to match, tennis shoes, clothes, Louis Vuitton jeans. Gave them all away. I didn't want it no more.
Because once you get all that stuff and had it for a while, don't mean that.
It means nothing. You're right.
It means nothing.
Like I don't even have my house no more, but been there, done that. That's why sometimes I don't understand Juicy.
Oh, bless. Let me tell you. I'm glad you said that, because, honey, let me tell you what I've been hooked on and been watching. The tiny houses.
Girl,
I love those.
We gotta do a show. Yes, we gotta do a show, because I just said when Angel leaves, I'm getting me a tiny house. I want me a tiny house somewhere on somebody's land, and I just want to live the rest of my days in peace and just have me. I watch those tiny house videos every day, all day, 24/7. I'll be watching that.
I like the way that they had the bedroom loft and you put the ladder. I just like it. I've been watching that too. Yes, and it's big enough for me. If I was, oh my God, if I was single by myself, I'd go there. I was gonna tell the story of me losing my house, and so, and I was gonna buy a condo if I ever buy any more property. But see, I'm at the age now, man. My house is comfortable in our apartment. My kids are raised, they grown, they got their own homes and this and that. So been there, done that, and that's the point I was trying to make to Juicy Booty. You can tell he's not used to nothing. Those of us that's been there, done that, had it, whatever, we don't care about that kind of stuff no more.
No,
we don't care about that, you know.
You don't.
I love those tiny houses, Gina. I watch a lot of shows.
I think we should definitely do a video about the tiny houses. I think people would love it, love it, love it. So even the young people now, the young people, they're not buying no houses, no 500, 300,000. They getting them a tiny house. I think you could get you a nice tiny house for 40,000.
And it can accommodate a couple, two people, really, to tell the truth. Yes.
I don't say in the big house that we have. I don't like all them glass windows that them white folks can look in. Excuse me.
I didn't like all them windows.
I say right in a little small. I call it the cottage.
But yeah, we can plan and we're gonna watch a couple episodes and come on.
Let's do that. Let's definitely do that.
And guess all you need is land.
That's it. You just need a place to park land.
That's it.
Yeah, you can put it on land.
And then look, y'all heard about living off grid? Honey, living off grid, you won't have a light bill, not a gas bill, not a water bill.
If they have those solar panels and stuff.
Yes, they got the solar panels and everything, honey. They got those what they call them, combustion, whatever.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, honey, you could just live in heaven, and all you doing is banking your money up. You can travel, you can do whatever you want to do.
Because
I had thought about that, and y'all know that trailer home living was mostly in the South, but now in Sacramento, in some parts of California, they have trailer home.
That's what I want, Patricia.
Trailer homes, but the trailer homes now are being changed over into the tiny homes.
Right.
Yeah, people used to. That's exactly what I was going to say. People would get a big double wide, like a big old home from the outside, fixes up the garden and all that stuff. But now the tiny houses, because that one I showed watching, they had a garden in the front, they had a garden in the back, all around a little tiny house. Oh, I said, I would love to have one of those.
Mama says she's selling her house. Okay, you understand? I'm telling my husband I want a small home with the porch wrapped all around it with a little fence, like the country.
Well, they have a tiny house like that too. Did you see that episode, Gina, where they had the porch at the top?
Yes.
And then go down the stairs, and then they had the porch went around the house.
I saw that. I saw that one.
Yeah, it's not using the space.
Yeah,
theater room. Not using that space.
And let me tell you, a lot of these folks are learning how to build them themselves, so they're saving even more. I was watching one. The lady had it all hooked up, and the guy said, "Well, how much did you pay for everything?" She said $25,000 because she herself.
Well, you know how that got started, right? They were donation houses for the poor.
For the poor, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't those FEMA houses or something?
Yes, there you go.
Tiny homes for homeless people. Yeah, that's been some years ago. So that's probably where that idea came from. But
that's why you see so many upgraded now. I was watching. Have you seen they call it the penthouse tiny house? Where oh, honey, you got to see the pit. Google, look that one up on YouTube.
Yeah, because they're at the top of the house. When you go to the roof, there's a nice, beautiful patio at the top. And then when you go down the stairs, and there you got your living space. Then you go downstairs, you got your bedroom. They got a 3-floor. But Patricia Lydia just said they have 2-story trailer homes. I haven't seen those yet. I bet those
that's the one I want right there. But I want the bottom. I want my husband and I were talking today. He called me. And I said, I want to have on the top floor, because not that much space, it's not huge. Okay. And I want to have a balcony off of that top floor in the bedroom, like a little deck.
Right.
I haven't seen those yet.
Because
I would like to have it in a tiny home. I can only dream of it. Gina, we're going to plan to have that.
Let's make our next live.
Yes.
You want to do that, Auntie? Our next live?
Y'all got my email. Just let me know what day we're going to do it so I can watch the latest episode. We can come on here and do something about it. So y'all, with that said, 10:45, finna get ready to go ahead and lay it on down.
Okay, love.
I'll see y'all in the morning. If
God bless.
If y'all want to have some coffee with me, I'll be out here bright early in the morning like as usual. Gina, I think y'all be asleep because y'all 3 hours ahead of me or something like that.
Oh, it's 12:46 here in Chicago. It's 12:46.
Yeah, it's 10:46 here. Yeah. Oh, okay then. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it night, ladies. I really enjoyed y'all. All this was good topics tonight, and we're gonna be talking. How y'all got my email? I know Diamond Door got it, and we're gonna plan it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Good night. God bless you, Best Watkins. Love you.
Have a blessed night. Good night.
Good night. So, Auntie, what we gonna do now? Y'all want to wrap it up? Because it's 2 o'clock my time almost.
Oh, yeah. Because it's getting late. But this was great. This was a great conversation. Oh, just read my book. Said she lost. I was wondering what happened. She said she lost internet connection.
I thought she said, forget them tiny houses. I want me a mansion.
We was like, where you at? What happened? We sure was like, well, thank you everybody that came back. I mean, we still was able to end it on a good note. We had a great conversation, and I enjoy all of you guys.
Likewise, and this is what sisterhood is about, and also supporting our males.
Yep.
Okay? We didn't leave anyone out, and that is what Angels Panel is all about. Amen.
Amen. And y'all make sure y'all tune in. We're going to let you guys know ahead of time for our tiny house segment.
Yes.
If you have not watched the tiny homes, look it up on YouTube. All you got to do is put in tiny homes and you will see so many beautiful tiny homes. It's amazing. You would enjoy it. Yep. Just read. We're gonna do it again, girl. You know you part of the panel. It's me, you, and Dory. So
that's right. And please subscribe because we're gonna switch weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened this week. We'll have a conference call.
And we'll always have guest speakers. Yeah. So if you guys want to be a guest, come on and we're gonna have that get it off your chest segment. So if it's something that you guys want to talk about specifically, you can get it off your chest and we're gonna discuss that. So we got a lot of great things in store. I'm telling you, this is a positive panel. Y'all gonna love it.
We'll protect you. Get it off your chest.
Yeah.
I really want to find the woman that said she's on her own since 16 years old. I hope she goes on my channel, puts it on my community page, something.
Maybe she will, and then or maybe she'll email, and then we can maybe possibly come back and do something with her or whatever it is.
I want to celebrate her.
We can celebrate her.
Say,
definitely. Yeah.
You want to be by yourself at 16 with a child.
Yeah, because it's hard. It's definitely hard.
We're going to lift up in prayer, okay?
We are. Thank you, guys. I love all of you. Let me put the bell.
All right.
That's the bell for love, kisses, and hugs, honey.
Amen.
That is good. Ta-ta for now, everybody.
Ta-ta, the queendom.